LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show live. Okay, folks, I'm finna get 1,000. I'm finna get 1,000 in this video. I'm not gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. You know, it just dawned on me after I dropped my last video. I thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. You know, Al Haymon and PBC is finna put on another good fight. They finna put on another good fight, man. This Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia probably might be a candidate for Fight of the Year for 2017. The fight gonna be good. And I thought to myself, you know what? Let me look and see what everybody else say. You know, so I started looking at LDBC videos, and I see some other videos that are not, you know, LDBC. They pop up, and of course, you got a couple of idiots saying that Al Haymon and PBC are bad for boxing. You know, I got one question to you detractors, because I know you watch this channel. You too dumb not to watch. You just are. You detractors, the Al Haymon detractors. If Al Haymon and PBC is bad for boxing, then is Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia, is that a fight that's bad for boxing? How you gonna explain this? How you gonna explain this? If Al Haymon and PBC are bad for boxing, that means that Keith Thurman versus Danny Garcia is bad for boxing. I don't think you guys can look yourself in the mirror with a straight face and say that. I doubt that you can even think to say that. You see, you guys, a lot of you guys have been saying that Al Haymon is bad for boxing. And you know what? I even had an idiot to try to tell me that Al Haymon he don't even exist. I had somebody in my comment section literally try to tell me that Al Haymon don't exist. And I met Al Haymon. I know how Al Haymon talk. I know how tall he is. I met Al Haymon. Al Haymon came right here to where I live at. I met him. Shook his hand, all of the above. Al Haymon is very real. Okay? So let's get that out y'all head now if you think that Al Haymon is not a real person. Al Haymon real. But this dude don't give interviews. This dude don't say a lot of anything really. You don't even know he's around. Al Haymon barely come to fights, and if he do go to a fight, you know he got a press box seat where he can't, you know, be interviewed. But y'all don't like this guy, and I'm trying to figure out why y'all don't like. I started trying to put my finger on it. You know, because he gave us Keith Thurman versus Showtime Sean Porter. He gave us Adrian Broner versus Showtime Sean Porter. He gave us Danny Garcia versus Robert Guerrero. He gave us Keith Thurman versus Robert Guerrero. He gave us these fights. He gave us Scott Quigg versus Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. He gave us that fight. And you guys still say that Al Haymon bad for boxing and PBC. If PBC and Al Haymon are bad for boxing, then were those fights not good for boxing? See, I can tell you're not a real boxing fan if you can actually look yourself in the mirror or look me in. You can't keep a straight face and say that dumb stuff. You can't. Because you'll be too stupid. Half of y'all are just dumb if you follow that. But then there's some of you guys, you'll follow that narrative. You'll say that, yep, Al Haymon bad for boxing. I wonder why. You know, it's amazing how Oscar De La Hoya can walk around here and protect Canelo. It's amazing how he can do that. This dude don't get no criticism from you Al Haymon detractors. Gets none. Gets no criticism. It's amazing how Bob Arum can, you know, don't want to work with other promoters because he want to keep the money in house. But Bob Arum don't get any criticism. Bob Arum gets zero criticism. He don't want to work with a lot of promoters. This guy want to keep matchmaking these top-ranked fights where the top-ranked stable is almost crap right now. Okay, Bob Arum want to continue to make these matches. Okay, you know, Pacquiao and Bradley done fought 3 times. Okay, Pacquiao and Marquez done fought 4 times. But don't nobody really want to criticize that crap. Pacquiao fighting Vargas. Some of you same dudes, y'all don't even want to criticize Bob Arum. I'm going to tell you what it is. Let's just come on out and say it. Y'all don't like Al Haymon because he black. Listen, let's just go ahead, because you guys get upset when people call you out on, you know, you looking at a person's skin color. You get upset when people call you out on your racism. Look, that's just what it is. Okay? That's the only other thing. Uh-oh, fanboys. That's the only other thing that I can think of. And I'm thinking of everything. Why don't y'all like? The guy don't give interviews. You don't know if you're brash and cocky, which he really not. You know, when I met him, absolutely not. Okay, he never in public. Okay, fighters that fight for him, and he got all kind of fighters. He got fighters from all kind of nationalities that fight for him. They all get taken very good care of. They all get taken care of. Okay, they all make really good paydays. and they get to fight on TV where people can see them. I'm trying to figure out, how is that bad for boxing? It seems like the fighters are winning in this situation. Even, they even got health insurance, man. They got health insurance. Like, it's crazy what these fighters are getting under Al Haymon. He's giving them a lot, man. But for some reason, y'all just don't like Al Haymon. And I have to say it, I'm sorry. You guys don't like the guy because he's a black guy. Because, how else, man? Y'all don't ever criticize Bob Arum. You're not going to criticize Kathy Duva. Y'all ain't going to criticize her for telling that big old lie on Andre Ward. Try to make it seem like he was a coward. And I get so sick and tired of the BCN, the black coward narrative. I get sick of that. Because, you guys are always trying to make it seem like that a black person is a coward. And you know what? And it gets old, but don't nobody want to say nothing about Oscar De La Hoya protecting Canelo, keeping him away from Triple G. Don't nobody want to talk about that. You guys rarely do. You guys don't want to say anything about Bob Arum keeping the money in the house. Y'all rarely do that. Nah. And Kathy Duva got a pass for telling that lie on that. She got a complete pass from a lot of you idiot fanboys. She did. I called out. A couple other channels called her out. Oh, I called her out. I called Kathy Duva out as bad as you can call out anybody. Wearing that darn garter belt, trying to suck her stomach in with that tight dress she had on. Stop. Stop it, Kathy. Stop it. But the fact of the matter is, that's what it is. I don't care how you try to cover it up. I don't care. Try to how you say he monopolizing this and that. The dude black and y'all don't like it. Al Haymon is a boss. Al Haymon gonna keep being a boss. Al Haymon know what he doing. This man been rich. It ain't because he ain't got no education, because he graduated from Harvard. He got plenty of education. It ain't because he cocky, because he don't give interviews, so you wouldn't know that. Okay? But for some reason, y'all saying that the guy is running out of money. Y'all saying the PBC is going to be shut down. All this. I remember somebody last year, back in 2015, tried to tell me that the PBC would be no more by 2016. He had his damn near 2017, and Al Haymon done rolled out a fall schedule. How you going to explain this? Guys, really think about it. This ain't rocket science. We know why you guys don't like Al Haymon. We know exactly why y'all can't roll with Al Haymon. I guarantee you, if Al Haymon was a white guy, he wouldn't be getting all his opposition. I promise you. I promise you. But see, don't nobody want to talk about that. Don't nobody want to talk about, how K2 Promotions and Eddie Hearn, they put a welterweight in there with Triple G. Don't nobody want to really talk about these things. But everybody got a criticism of Al Haymon. And this dude putting on good fights. The cards are not bad cards. They're pretty good cards. And it's on TV. It's on local TV. People can watch these things. But y'all still don't like this man. And you know what? I'm just going to come out. And every time somebody says something, look, man, stop hating Al Haymon because he's a black guy. We know that's what it is. And for some reason, you guys always want to be that critical of Al Haymon. You just want to. But y'all critical of black men, period. So this don't surprise me. Trust me. And you guys will be jumping for joy if the PBC failed. Y'all would. You would. And you guys can't see. You know what? I'd be a fool. I wouldn't know nothing about boxing if I ever told you that Bob Arum never put on a good fight card. I'd be lying because I'd be telling a lie. I would lie to you. I'd be lying and say that Oscar De La Hoya never put on a good fight card. He have. See, he got the difference between my channel and a lot of you guys. Here's a difference. You see, I support my own, but what I do is I can actually see. I can see good fighters, and I can see when there's something good going on. And I can say, yes, I remember some good fights that Bob Arum put on. Yes, I remember a lot of good fights that Oscar De La Hoya put on. Yes, I remember a few fights that Kathy Duva put on. Yes, I remember all of this. And I can give Bob Arum props. I'll give him props, man, for saying, look, forget HBO. If they don't want to do this fight, we'll do it. And but Top Rank taking on the promotional duties and, televising the fight. They doing all this. I gave Bob Arum props for that. But see, a lot of you guys, y'all can't do that. See, you'll never say that this is a good fight for Al Haymon and people. You ain't going to say that. No, what y'all going to do is you're going to use your hatred because we know you don't like the guy. We know why you criticize the guys because he a black guy. We know that's what you're doing. Okay? Instead of saying this is a good fight, good job, Al Haymon. No, you ain't going to say that. And a lot of us, you know what? We come on here and we try to keep it fair. I try to call it as close as I can down the middle. But I still support my own. And y'all don't even like that. So here go the thing. Just go ahead. Before you come on the comment section and embarrass yourself. Before you say anything, just say, Al Haymon black, and I don't like this dude. It'll really make more sense because y'all don't have anything. You have nothing. The PBC is a brilliant idea. It's a great idea. It's a great idea. And, it's better than this old pay-per-view model, trying to give us these garbage fights and trying to get people to pay for this crap. And Al Haymon putting this stuff on TV, man. And the fights, they're quality. There's a lot of quality in the PBC. The fights. I hope the PBC will thrive. But I know you guys will be sitting back and you guys are waiting. You're waiting to see this thing fall. You want to see it fall so you can make some of your goofy videos and start trying to figure out, oh, well, we knew it wasn't going to work out. But your boy, hey, PBC around for another year. He done rolled out a fall schedule, and that's just the way that is. Go ahead. I want to hear how you going to explain this. How are you guys going to explain this? I'm done.